Good morning. We've got a really cool sunrise this morning, and it looks much lighter on my phone than it does in real life, but it's pretty cool. All right, we've made it over here to the field. First item of business, checking oils, getting everything started. So we are slightly concerned that header cart might not move. If you watched the end of yesterday's video, you'll know what I'm talking about when Dad was talking about wagons 35 years ago. So we're gonna get the pickup hooked up to it, pull the cart up ahead a little bit, and just make sure it moves before we leave with the tractor. And if we have to, we'll give him a little tug. But we're gonna get the heck out of here. Head to Berkey for much better conditions, I hope. Forward. Oh, he's trying to rock it back. Yep, that's what we're worried about. Can you go back anymore? Yep, that's a problem. All right. Yeah, there we go. Just took a little popping. We didn't have a chain or anything to pull, so Phil brought one over with the black truck. You'll make it. Just stop there. I was wrong about them making it. I had to pull him clear out onto the road. He's good now. Brock, let's go. Well, it's nice and toasty in here. Got my heated seat on and everything. This is good. See you in Berkey. We made it. Let's see. It is 10:20. It's a little early yet. The grass is still pretty wet. Anytime I got my tires in the grass on the way down here, they were wet. So we're gonna have to wait for the dew to dry up before we can get started combining beans. But we got a few things to do to get the grain system ready. Not that we need much there. We just got one bin that we put beans in. But we'll make sure all that stuff's ready to go. I'm sure Phil's already been looking at it. We'll probably go get something to eat quick, and maybe in an hour or so we'll start thinking about running some beans. The bean bin's clean, ready to go. Looks brand new, doesn't it? Looks like it's 50 years old. Looks brand new. We're cleaning up in the barn a little bit just in case we need to put some equipment inside, combine or whatever. So tucking this generator back in here out of the way. This one we used to use down here a lot, and then we bought the new one for up at Waldron, and we brought the one we had up there down here and whatever. We had trouble with this one last year, and we haven't gotten it fixed yet. So I don't know. I started it up, it ran, but we need to have it looked at. Okay, well, after a lunch and supply trip that took way too long, we're off, heading to the field. It is noon, so we gotta get moving. Okay, we're off and started doing some end rows here, and yeah, Ohio State's playing, so when my phone works, I'm gonna be watching that or listening to it, and I'm gonna record this stuff on the GoPro. So if I sound or look a little off, that's why, but you'll be fine. I gotta get it opened up here. All right, we had a broken knife section. I had to get the field opened up so that we could get in here to change it, but we're gonna fix that before we get too far here. Anybody lose a deer? Wait for it. Right there. See him? It's a little buck. I mean, he's an 8-point, long gone. We had a very full grain tank when I got done here. Just doing these ends, so we got stuff opened up. I'm gonna make a pass through the middle here. Phil's down there. We're seeing if we can park trucks on the ends or not. I'm not sure, but these are really good beans, so this is good. It's been a while since we've done this. Unloading on the go. The ground conditions are much better here. The one end rows there was a little bit greasy, but through the field is all really good. We've even got a truck parked in the field down there, right in the corner, but still, nonetheless, we got it in the field. And the beans are really good. Let's see.
67 average right now, it says. I think my yield monitor is pretty close. We're going to try and dial it in here a little bit better as we're using the scales on the cart, and we're going to haul loads right into the elevator here, so we should get some good weights and be able to tell how accurate that we are. Look at it, taunting me there. Whew. Can you see it? I'll show you. The combine hates it when I get out of the seat and it's still turning. Bye, Rock. Well, I won't pick that one up again, but yikes. At least they sit there and don't get thrown into the combine. Halftime. Ohio State's not playing great, but they're still winning, so it's okay. These beans are good. What do we got done? 26 acres. 76. That's really good. I think we're fairly accurate, or even just a little bit low on that first grain cart load that Brock took. I asked him what the weight was, and that said, and he said 55,000, and the weight that my combine said was 52,000. So that would suggest that these beans are better than what the combine says, which means we're in some 75 to 80 bushel beans. That's fantastic. So we'll keep working our way across here. You see that number? Oh, yeah, there, look at that. 9s. Yield numbers that starts with a 9 are, holy cow, impressive. These are good beans. I wish they were a little drier. We're still sitting around 15. We'll see what that first load that Phil took in tests at. Field average of 15.7, so who knows. But the sunshine is going to make them dry. By 3 or 4 o'clock, they ought to be down under 14%, and we can maybe put some right in a bin. We do have a bin. Farm's over there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's over there. We can put about 5,000-ish bushels in a bin down here of soybeans. So we'll do that at some point today or tomorrow. Hey, can you guys see that bird? I don't know if you can see that bird. That's a bald eagle right over there. That is really cool. Catch something. Catch something. That's awesome. There we go. Let's get to the point right now. That other one's not an eagle. That's a hawk. You got something? That's something. All right. Something about combining dang near 80 bushel soybeans means we can't keep up with the truck. So Phil is currently hauling a load into Maumee, which is not that far from here, but there's a detour and it's going to take him a little bit of time. We got to fill some contracts. The first beans were a little wet, so that's why he's doing that. And Jack is down here and he is dumping our second truck. And well, Brock's here, but our cart's almost full, so we might have to take a break because we can't keep the beans away fast enough. Not a bad thing. All right, well, we got to take a little break because we got nowhere to put beans. So I'm going to run back to the farm, see how Jack's doing with getting that truck empty. I don't expect Phil back anytime real quick, but hopefully fairly soon. We'll do what we can. It'll slow us down a little bit. It's all right. Well, that worked out pretty well, actually. We went and got the truck. Jack was just finishing unloading it when we got there, and then Phil was coming down the road. So Brock can load Phil up. He can head out. And we'll have an empty truck and an empty cart. We can keep moving. Well, we're getting to about done here. We've got another loaded truck over there. I think we can get the rest on the cart, but Phil should be back pretty soon. Let's see, 68 acres done. We've got just 9 to go. So yeah, we can get all the rest. Of course, that's, yeah, it'll be close, but we should get all the rest on one more truckload. We're gonna run out of places to put beans though. Phil can't haul fast enough. I don't know how accurate my moisture is. Still says they're in the 15 range even after that correction. That's pushing it on putting them in the bin. We'd like them to be below 15. So I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna finish this and head to the next field. It's just a matter of what are we gonna do with them? Move them, gotta move them faster. Last round here. These beans just kept getting better. 79. I don't think we're gonna break 80, but dang, those are really good beans. Some of the best we've ever raised. So we'll see what the other fields look like. Like I said, our problem is just going to be getting rid of them. I don't know. We got spots like this. I don't know what happened here, but they're just gone. don't know if that's wildlife damage or what. It's probably that deer. Guess he got what was coming to him, destroying my beans. Yeah. Getting moved is going to be a little tricky. Getting rid of beans. Phil just left with his third load. We've got 2 in the overhead. We're probably going to get another one up there. Of course, us moving will give Phil a chance to catch up a little bit. That'll be good. And maybe the next field will be drier and they'll go right in the bin. I don't know. I doubt it, but maybe. So this is the field that we have that's right next to a subdivision here. And there's more new houses every time we come. There's a bunch back that way that we're past already. But I kind of feel bad for all the dust that we're blowing right at them. But I mean, they built a house right next to a field, and I would guess that these ones on this side paid a premium for that lot because it overlooks our field. So I'm sorry, but you know, that's what happens when you live next to a farm. If any of you actually watch my videos, yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I found a little bit of that mud down here. This corner is sort of wet. It is what it is. It'll be okay. Also, there's that dead deer. Can you see it? Sorry, I'm trying to get shifted back so we can keep combining. We get turned. Where's my auto steer off? And why is Brock coming all the way down here? What is he doing? Right there. That's a dead deer. Still going really well here, and we're covering ground, getting a lot done. We are going to be waiting on a truck here pretty soon, though, unless Jack gets back. He's dumping another one. Our yield average is up to 79. These are fantastic beans. I put a little bit more of a moisture correction in, so I think this is more accurate. That one truck that we dumped was 17 something, and the combine was saying 15 and a half. So I right here put a 2% moisture correction in. Should be closer. They've got to be drying. I'm surprised they're staying as wet as they are, or as much sunshine as we're getting today. They've got to be getting drier. And this is it. Mute the radio. You guys can't hear that. We're gonna get the combine empty, drop the head. Jack has got our header cart hooked up to the pickup over there, so we can get moving, and we'll go. What do you got? All right, we're back up and running here. We've gotten moved. I'm getting end rows opened up. So this field here, we've got 67 acres, I believe, in this field. Let's see, we've got 5 done, 61 to go. Yeah, there's 67 here. And then across the road is ours. On the other side of that woods is ours, and then across the road over there. So there's, yeah, that's all the beans that we've got left. They're all right here. We're all close. We don't even have to drop the head again. So that's awesome. We're gonna fly across these. The goal is to get this one done tonight. If we can do that, then we can do the rest of those tomorrow, and we should get done, provided we can get rid of the beans. That's the problem right now, is getting rid of the beans. We can't move them fast enough. We'll bring the other truck down tomorrow. That'll help a little bit, but we still gotta have some work to go with them. So Phil did call me and said that the last load that he just hauled in was 15.5 moisture. These are getting drier. So I think from here we can probably put them in the bin, which will be good, because that'll give us 5,000 bushels of cushion. We're still gonna have way more beans than we can store those. So yeah, keep moving. Jack and Brock went back to get the semi truck that was full, and they're gonna get that unloaded, and then we'll load her up again. Got a bit of a south wind blowing all the dust. It's chasing me, so it stays real dusty in front. You guys can't see much here, but we do have a couple of different varieties in this field. The one variety that we're about out of, it was just a little bit along this side, is laying down quite a bit more. It's lodged. This one is some too. There you can just see the tall rank beans. This is the same variety that was in the last field that we did. Really good beans, but they are lodged a little bit. But right up here is the break, where now we're in different variety, and they are laying down much more. They're not flat, they're just kind of sideways, and we're cutting across it, not into or against it. So we're getting them all. bean head's doing what it's supposed to do. And yeah, there you can see in the background map the variety breaks, the pink versus the brown there. They're all really good beans. So these I might have to drive a little slower is all, but it'll be fine. I'm not doing a very good job filming today. It has a lot to do with the fact that I'm mostly watching football over here with my phone. We're gonna get a pretty nice sunset here though. It is about 6:20 and we've got 26 acres done here, plus there's like 78 in that first field that we did, so we've done over 100 today already. Let's see, what do we got left in this field? 40 acres. We'll get this field done, no problem. We might even jump across the road tonight yet. Cool. Doing quite well here. I imagine Jack should have the truck about empty and be back over here pretty quick, and then I'm going to tell him he can go home if he wants. He had eye surgery a couple years ago and doesn't like driving after it gets dark, so maybe he already left, which is fine. He does. I've got the grain cart full. After I get this round done here, if he's not back, we'll head back to the farm and pick up. And I'm going to slow down a little bit because Brock and I don't have to run trucks from the field to the farm since Phil is still hauling to the elevator. I don't know, they were open till 8. He might get another load in tonight. I don't know. I know you can't see that because I can barely see it, but waiting on a grain cart. Waiting on a grain cart. Going real slow. Oh, they're not spilling yet. Yep. It's time to turn our lights on. I know Brock is gonna get on the radio and be like, "Oh, I won," but we have lights. There's our grain cart. Good deal. Truck's full over there. Pretty cool sunset over the top of the grain cart there. Nice. It's dusty. So we've got the cart full. Truck's full. We've got 25 acres left to do here, so a little bit, but it won't take too long. My Sparties, they let me down today. Ohio State got the W, but no good. Oh well, let's go get the truck unloaded and come back and finish this, and we'll see if we can get any more done than that or not. I would love to jump across the road and get some stuff opened up if we can. It's only a little after 7. Guess I opened the door a little bit much. Anyway, we're getting the truck unloaded. I think these are drier. The first load from that field was 14.5, so we're putting them right in this bin over here. Gotta go check it because it's not closed up entirely. This bin, yeah, better get the door closed. There, that ought to hold, right? Ooh, yeah. That's it. I guess it works. We need more lights down here. It probably doesn't look like it to you, but that big yard light is nice. We need some pit lights like we've got up at Waldron. These ones on the truck certainly help. I was noticing from the grain tank earlier, and I wanted to show you, the quality of these beans is terrible. There's a lot of discolored, cracked seed coats. They just look nasty. But Phil said they're not docking us for it at the elevator, and they're paying for them, so haul them to them. Well, our bin's up to about middle of that door we just closed, and it's about 3/5 full. We can put 3 more truckloads in there. We're back, and Phil was here while we were gone and got our cart emptied for us, so we can finish this field now, I think, pretty easily. The elevator has closed, so Phil will not be hauling any more in. He's going to throw that truck that he just got from here into that bin. We're probably going to get two more truckloads off of here that'll fill the bin. What are we going to do tomorrow with all the beans then? Oh, well, we'll see. We'll get it done. Let's get as much done here as we can tonight. So I apologize again for not doing a great job filming today. You've seen a lot of this view, and I have no idea how the audio is from my GoPros. I have used 2 different GoPros, 3 cameras today to film on, and this video is going to be a nightmare to edit. But it is what it is, so I will do better tomorrow. And in fact, to make it up to you guys, we're going to do a live stream tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time, but it's going to be kind of an afternoon thing. We'll be across the road there, so I should get a good chance to do it, you know, 1, 2 o'clock, something like that. I'll schedule it ahead of time, so keep an eye out for that. Turn your notifications on so that you don't miss it, and make sure you're subscribed, and YouTube should tell you when I go live. I don't know if they actually do or not, but they should. So, yeah, watch for that. Last pass here, and it tapers down. It's kind of a wedge shape. That's what we needed to accomplish today. It's 9 o'clock, so we've done really well. That's 144 acres so far. We are going to jump across the road over there and just get enough to fill the trucks. I think Brock's going to need a little bit more to fill the truck that's sitting over there. And Phil is emptying a truck right now that we are going to refill. So we'll do another, I don't know, 15 acres or whatever it takes to fill a truck, and call it good for tonight. Our bottleneck is still trucking. We've got to get stuff hauled out tomorrow and get enough room to be able to store the rest of these beans. We're only going to have room for about 1 load in the bin. We've got some wagons that we can stuff some wheat into, or stuff some beans into. We've got a few other wagons that we would like to do that too, but they have wheat in them, so we can't. But we can put 1,000 bushel on wagons, and we'll just put them in the barn and use them for storage, and then the rest have to get hauled in. So I kind of rough figured that Phil's got to make 8 trips tomorrow in order for us to finish the beans, and that's a lot. So I did a little math when we got done with that last field, comparing to what the grain cart scale said in our yield monitor. We're off by 1.3%. 1.3% is an acceptable amount for a yield monitor to be off. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll check it against the rest of these fields and stuff and keep trying to dial it in a little bit, but that's not too bad. The yield monitor on the field across...
You're still reading about the same?
Hang on. I put another half point of correction in it, and it says about 14 now, so they should be under 15.
Okay, I didn't know if some were any drier or not. Should make a difference. So.
Yeah, it's not a variety for
Last
now.
load said was 15 wanted to.
All right, I can't imagine the varieties make any difference at this point, but I don't know, maybe a little bit.
I didn't think so either. I just checking.
Anyway, the yield monitor on that field across the road said 73 point something, and when you take 1.3% out of that, it was still 72.5, and that is fan-freaking-tastic soybeans. So just doing end rows here, we're at 72. This field will get better. It's a very good thing when you can't make a round in soybeans. That round, 80. Well, that's gonna be enough to fill a truck, and that's gonna be all we're doing for tonight. I'm gonna get the combine empty, shut everything down. We've done 165 acres today. Wait, 160 acres today. We did 144 when we finished that field, and we did 15 over here, so 159. That is a day. That is a very good day. So we've got 50 acres left in this field. There are 60 acres in that field right there, and 13 across the road. So add those up, that's what we've got to do tomorrow. 50 and 60 is 110, and 13, 123. We got well over half the beans done down here today. That's an awesome, awesome day. And we should be able to finish tomorrow, no problem. But the key is going to be, can we get rid of the beans? All right, we are heading back. We had a fantastic day here. I don't know if we're going to get done tomorrow or not. I sure hope so, but I have a feeling we're going to have too many beans, and that's not a bad thing. So we'll deal with it. We can do it Monday if we have to. It'll be okay. I'm making Brock drive me home so that I can edit my video. So thanks for watching today, everybody. Check back for that live stream tomorrow afternoon, which is probably this afternoon if you're watching this tomorrow morning, Sunday afternoon. So we'll plan on doing that. Maybe the last day of beans tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, questions, comments, all that good stuff. Do it. Say bye, Brock.
Bye.